Don't move much.
All right, we got it. All right, y'all,
Governor McMaster, are you pleased with the turnout today?
I am. I'm delighted that all of these companies and the government agencies are here. Of course, I wish we weren't here as a result of the shutdown of a great nuclear project. We're doing all we can to see if we can get that project started back. We have a number of energy companies, electric companies that are interested in buying some or all of Santee Cooper. But we want to put these people back to work. These are highly skilled people, and you know they don't grow on trees. And we're hoping that with the enthusiasm from these employers around the state, many of which are represented here today, that we can find things for them to do that they would like to do. And of course, we have a lot of people coming that are not from the VC Summer plant that are looking for work as well. But I tell you, there are a lot of qualified workers in this room right now, and there are a lot of highly interested employers that have several hundred jobs open right now, and we're just trying to match them up.
Governor,
Yes.
have you heard anything else from the federal government? I know Georgia Power is trying to get a loan from the Energy Department. What are you hearing from the Trump administration?
Well, we were working with the Trump administration several months ago on extending the tax credit that was available to new nuclear reactors coming online. It expires in 2018. We were trying several months ago in order to avoid this shutdown to get that extended. It's worth several $1 billion, as I understand it, and we're trying now to get it extended. And I hope that can happen, and because that would be a big factor in getting this work started again. But it's an uphill battle. When something like this happens, you have the collapse of Westinghouse, and Toshiba, which owns most of Westinghouse, is shaky. So it's hard to get these things started. You can't just turn it around. But we're going to do whatever it takes to see that South Carolina has plenty of electricity, that our people have plenty of work to do, good work to do, and that the people who paid the money in don't waste that money. We want to restart the project if we can, or at least have more jobs for people to work in if we can't get them restarted.
What's your reaction to the events in Charlottesville this weekend?
I think it's a disgrace. I think racism, that kind of hatred, that kind of violence is off the scale. It has no place in this country, certainly no place in South Carolina. We are praying for the innocent people up there who are being hurt and mistreated, and we hope it stops immediately. And we have no sympathy and no tolerance for that kind of nonsense and violence and hatred. It's absurd in this country, and at this time, it's absurd.
Governor, what have you been hearing from some people who maybe you've been talking to, either out of work employees or employers here, with just the reaction from today with this turnout? Everybody's delighted to have all this talent and all these opportunities in one place. A lot of this information is available online. That is, someone can go online for Duke or some of these other, there's AFL or these others here, and find their openings. But having it all here together adds some continuity and a little bit of volume to it. For instance, these people, several of them have 400 or 500 jobs available right now, today. And so everybody's signing up, and what we're hoping we'll be able to do is those who don't find, we're hoping a lot of people find connections today, but we're hoping those that don't, that we will be able to contact them since they've left us their information and follow up with them when something comes available. And where does Employ SC go from here after tomorrow?
I can't hear you.
Where does Employ SC go from here, this initiative that you've created? Where do we go after the meeting?
Employ SC has been around for a number of years. We will have more events like this around the state, but Employ SC is available all the time. Just call them up or look us up online because we're available.
So there's been a class action lawsuit obviously filed over the cancellation of this nuclear reactor. Would you propose that the Attorney General of the state of South Carolina also open up an investigation into what happened?
I know that there are going to be plenty of questions asked. I know there will be hearings, and that is a good place. You can subpoena people to hearings to get we want to get answers to every question that there is. But what we're focusing on is not, we do want to know what happened and why it happened, but we want to get the people back to work. We want to be sure that we don't lose this talent that is assembled at the VC Summer plant, because there's a lot of great talent that could do a lot of great work in South Carolina. We also want to keep this nuclear talent alive. We were having a nuclear renaissance for a while. We don't want that to die. I think there's a place for clean, cheap nuclear power in our future. So we don't want to let that renaissance die. But we want to get the people back to work. We'd like to reopen the work on those reactors. We'd like to open up the training opportunities, and there are a lot of them as represented here today. But the people in South Carolina want to work, and as the chairman of BMW said just a few weeks ago and during the expansion up in Spartanburg at BMW, he said South Carolina is a handshake state. When someone says that I will work for your company, I'll be there, I'll be on time, and I'll get better and better, and I'm proud of the company and proud of South Carolina. He says they mean it, and this is the only place in the country that they've seen such a thing. It's quite a testament to the people of South Carolina. That really is our greatest asset, is our people. And so we want to put them to work, and this is an effort. A lot of people have combined here to try to accomplish that goal. But again, that's a goal we have to have all the time. And with our technical college system, with apprenticeship programs, with the internships that these companies can have, and the tax credits that come along with that in every case, we ought to be able to, again, keep our workforce vigorous and lead the country in economic expansion.
One last question. There was up in Lexington, Kentucky, the mayor up there already said he's going to tear down essentially more Confederate monuments, put them in a museum. Do you expect there to be that same type of movement in South Carolina after Charlottesville?
I don't think so. I mean, we have been through those issues over the years. Again, I think our people are different. I think our people are proud of South Carolina. I think our people work hard, and I think they're looking for work, and I believe they're very talented for all the reasons from where we all came from. Here we are, and we have proven over the years that we are different from other parts of the country. We do things a little differently, and you can see how it's paying off right now. South Carolina is leading the country in economic development, growth, and prosperity. And so I think that most people are ready to get to work and keep working, to educate the children, and get stronger and stronger.
Last question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Come back to see you.